Hello viewers, welcome to Ekam. Today we'll discuss about an important topic in terms of economy and environment. So in one Indian state, we recently have first organic fish cluster installed by Government of India. So we'll understand what is this concept of organic fish clusters. We'll also look into a scheme, Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana. So which particular ministry have launched, what are its objectives, along with the concept of aquaculture and pisciculture. So let us understand more. So this particular initiative is the initiative of Department or Ministry of Animal Husbandry and Fisheries. So Animal Husbandry and Fisheries together, they have launched this particular initiative where they have launched the first organic fish cluster. In which particular state? It is in the state of Sikkim. So you know already Sikkim has become first organic state in India. Right? So now it also has become the home for first organic fish cluster in India. Right? So what is the meaning of this first organic fish cluster? So we know fishing is also important part of our primary activity or primary sector, but we know most of the times that pesticides, chemicals or any like application of artificial fertilizers will deplete the value or the quality of that particular fishing. So in order to avoid this, we are going for sustainable chemical free means which is free of pesticides and fertilizers or anything in terms of rising of this particular fishes, right? So if we use this type of thing, sustainable organic fishing, we call it as first organic cluster, right? So where generally fish are reared or grown in environmentally safe manner. That is what it is meaning of organic fish cluster. So now let us understand the terms of aquaculture and pisciculture. So aquaculture means rearing of fishes or growing of fishes and shellfishes or any type of marine organisms in all types of marine or water based environments, then we can call it as aquaculture. So that means if you're growing any kind of fish or any other type of marine organisms in all types of water based environments, then we can call it as aquaculture. Then pisciculture is where we generally grow fishes in artificial mean. That means if you're like rearing the fish in fish ponds which are artificial, which are not natural, then we call it as pisciculture. So the primary differentiation is this is what we are involved in, natural as well as artificial, but in pisciculture more of artificial means will be used for cultivation of fish. Then next we have an important scheme in this regard is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada or Matsya Sampada Yojana. So what is Matsya means fish. Sampada means, so whatever the wealth that is being generated from fish cultivation has to be transferred to the farmers or the fishing community. So let us understand. This is a scheme of Department of Animal Husbandry and Fisheries. So this is under Ministry of Animal Husbandry and Fisheries. So it was launched in 2020. And it was a centrally sponsored scheme, and it is also having some component of central sector component also. So what does this mean? So central sponsored scheme mean where the center and state share certain amount. But in central sector schemes, both of the, like you can say, implementation burden, at the same time cost of the particular scheme will also be borne by the central government alone, right? So then what is the main aim? So to ensure fishing communities good livelihood opportunities. So that means fishing should become more remunerative, and the contribution from fishing sector, especially from the primary sector, also should increase day by day. And we also wanted to promote sustainable fishing. So in terms of environment, it also should provide sustainable fishing and also to promote more employment opportunities in terms of fishing sector. That means by boosting imports and exports and augmenting the value chain and all these things. So in all these ways, the government has launched this particular scheme called Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. Right? So now let us understand what are its objectives. Promotion of sustainable fishing practices, trying to increase the farmers' income, especially the persons who are doing fishing as a occupation. So to increase their income, at the same time we are trying to increase their standard of lives also by increasing the value chain of that particular fishing. So we are also trying to increase the scope of imports and exports, and we are also trying to create employment generation along with contributing to the economic growth, along especially from the primary sector or agriculture and allied sector. Then what is its significance? So significance is, so almost 2.8 crore people, that means 3 crore fishing community people are actually dependent on fishing as a livelihood opportunity. So it is not that easy that we cannot implement any particular scheme in a minutest way. So these many people have their economic opportunities there on fishing. So it needs a comprehensive scheme where we are trying to increase the value chain, and we are trying to increase the scope and the cost of that particular produce, so that they can realize the market value in a better way. For all these things, there is this particular program called Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. Now let us understand the practice question. Kisan Sampada Yojana aims to reduce post-harvest losses. So what is the estimated percentage of post-harvest losses targeted for reduction under this scheme? So under this scheme, so we already know in agriculture we have Kisan Credit Card Scheme. So under this, you know, like in case for agriculture and any other allied activity, so if you want any credit, so government will be issuing this under Kisan Credit Card. So this is also covering under this particular scheme. So how much will be the post-harvest loss reduction? So if you know, let me know in the comment section. Then today we have discussed India's first organic fish cluster was installed in the state of Sikkim. So who launched and what is the main concept of organic fish clusters? We have seen the difference between aquaculture and pisciculture along with Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. So with this particular video, I think you might have understood what is the concept and is it useful for your preparation? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. All the very best.